politicians and public officials in the same way again.
Some of the old images of Vietnam still linger in the minds of those who fought there. For some, they create bitterness. For others, they serve to teach.
We met Ray Guys at a rally for Vietnam veterans. As a former POW, he has a passion for these things.
It is not covered in the textbook, per se, like it probably should be.
Ray Guys brings his passion to the classroom where he teaches history to 8th graders at Townsend Junior High School in Chino. The subject on this day, Vietnam and the fall of Saigon.
Need some help over here. I'll give you a hand.
We got the pants beat off us by a third world country, and we lost. And we treated our veterans like they were garbage. They got dog poop thrown at them. Lies and things called dirty names. 2 to 3 million Indochinese people were killed. Over 58,000 Americans were killed. For what? I was a POW for 47 days. I really feel bad about even saying that because I have friends that were POWs for 8, 9 years, 7 years. Some are still over there.
What would you have changed?
I would have changed. I would not have done it at all. I would prefer not have anybody over there.
Philosophy aside, Ray Guys says he's convinced that using his Vietnam experience as a teaching tool leaves a lasting impression on his students.
Mr. Guys, the god of all teachers right here, man.
Get out of here.
Let's go find Joe.
Well, lives are changed forever because of Vietnam, not just for Americans, but for the thousands of refugees forced to leave when Saigon fell. They were lost and they were frightened. They traded their homes for their lives. This week, I met one of them at his restaurant in Garden Grove. His name is Tony Lam.
We left behind the bone of our ancestor. We left behind our loved one. We left behind all of our assets. And the country that we were born and raised.
It is painful. The memories of 20 years ago. Tony Lam was 39 years old. He had his own business. He worked part-time for the U.S. Information Agency. He had a wife and 6 children.
20 years gone by. I never forget that.
He says he can't forget the young American boys who fought and died trying to save his land from communism. He can't forget that, in his opinion, the U.S. government sold out his country by quitting and going home. It was clear he and his family had to leave. He told them,
"We have no choice but to find our way to escape from Vietnam. Otherwise, you don't have a father. You don't have a husband anymore."
It was a sad moment, wasn't it? When you
It was a sad moment in my life.
just 1 week before the fall of Saigon, he was able to get his entire family airlifted out of the country.
Quan trọng quá. Đúng, bác thấy rõ rồi.
Now, 20 years later, he is sharing his stories with his restaurant customers. His first job in America was pumping gas. It's a lot different now. His kids are grown. He's put them through college. Now he even giggles when he sees the pictures of his grandkids.
Oh, here they are again. Look at this. That's fun.
It has been a struggle.
But never one day went to the social service with hats in hand. I have to maintain my dignity.
He says this country is wonderful. Freedom smells and tastes very good.
We have beef noodle soup, we have chicken noodle soup.
But he hurts for the people back home in Vietnam living under communism.
I want to see my home be free. That's why I want to be a role model here, doing things good for the next generation. The nightmare that I gone through in my life is still vividly remembered.
Well, we certainly hope we've served to enlighten.
The wounds are deep still. They may heal. I'm Brian Jenkins for Ross Becker and all of us here at Real News. Good night.
Oh, it did